Hello there, this is Caroline from Wild Nettle Gardens, and I am down on the allotments this morning and it is windy, but just wanted to show you the beautiful tulips that have come out, and the geum. You can see that bright orange patch there, and my peonies are so close to I was going to say fruiting then no, I find this difficult. There we are. So they're so close, and the best one, let's see some more there, or the most promising one I think is this one. And as you all know, I have lost all my labels, and peonies are my absolute favourite flower, as well as roses. I think I've got a joint. So I've got lavender coming out there that's super pretty, and those leafy things are echinacea. And we've got all those glads. It's just, I love this time of year because it's so full of promise and hope and excitement. And I understand that, you know, lots of people are in their homes. Those white flowers there are blueberries, so that's very promising. And next to those are aronia berries. The silvery things in the background are artichoke. And my pride and joy, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with asparagus. But we have some little teeny weeny ones coming up in this bed too. So I really had written that bed off, so that's a bit of a thrill. But I only came down today because I planted some sage that I'd grown from seed, and what else have I done? I watered a bit and planted on some rhubarb. Oh, but I do want to show you whilst we're here. Thank you, bird, for singing on my video. I love that. So look how exciting this is. Honestly, I'm just like a puppy in a sweet shop that doesn't follow. I'm like a child in a sweet shop. So these, I believe, to be white currants. They're so beautiful. And in the background there we have what I think are red currants. I'm going to be doing some labelling. And these are all my black currants. Now, I inherited every single black currant, almost, from Heartwood Natural Building Community. They were the first thing that I brought into my garden, so I think they will stay with me for a long time. They're looking super healthy. But what I have done, how can I show you this? Let me find... So, alright, I'll just explain it. So, whereas I would have one plant in a pot, here's a good example. So I took some cuttings of roseberry and I just sort of threw them into any old pot. But the second currant there, this is the primary one, this is the secondary one, could be anything. I have hundreds of little twiglets that I threw in the ground, which all seem to be growing, which is an exciting state. But I'm desperate for some currants to show themselves so that I can label a few things, because every single label, these are my raspberries, every single label I have written on anything with anything seems to have failed me. So I've just ordered some gardening indelible ink pens at vast expense from the internet, and I'm hoping that it will last. I've also been given large quantity, I mean ridiculous amounts of raspberries, which is fantastic. These are some walking tree colours that I'm growing from seed. And these, I mean, just assuming that I would get the land this year, I went a bit crazy, silly really, and planted lots of, these are artichoke, which all seem to be doing swimmingly well. And then at the back there I'm starting a new collection of iris, and I love irises, but I've always found them a little bit expensive, but people have started giving them to me, and they're the best kind. So down there are the Bambino rhubarb, which somebody told me they were easy to grow, and I promise you that was not a lie. I put in 50 seeds and got 56 rhubarb. You work that one out. I'm not sure how that happened, but look at those beautiful asparagus. So these are 3 years old, so really I could have probably picked them, but my aim always has been 2 years old, 18, 19, 20, yeah, this is their 3rd year. My aim has always been to put them in the ground, so I'm just going to let them go to, whatever you call it, go to fan this year. Keep feeding the roots and then next year start taking them. And since I put my strawberries under the tree, they've grown upwards. There's far too many of them in that pot, crate, whatever, so I'm going to have to, I think, thin them out, otherwise they'll all end up strangling each other. Roses, I'm aware, could be looking better, but what I'm going to do is when I get to wherever I'm going, I'm going to just give them a really good crop, clean off all the black spot, hopefully get some labelling done this year, although sadly I think it's going to be orange, pink, white, yellow rather than the name of the rose, but that's better than a kick in the teeth. And just leave you with my growing rhubarb. So, alright, just a very quick spin round. Now I've been told I just spin round far too quickly. But everything's looking very verdant, I love that word, and healthy and happy, which is my aim totally. So, hope whatever you're doing, wherever you are having a good lockdown. You're not worrying too much about your health. Talking of which, I have a new radio show on 1-2 Radio on Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. UK time, called Clearing a Path to Your Health, which I'm really excited about. If I will put a link on Wild Nettle Gardens so you can check it out. I didn't think to do that. And I hope some of you can join me. So sending you lots of love and enjoy whatever you do this weekend. Bye-bye.